Hey guys, welcome back. I've got Cletus and Swordfish again.
Hello.
And today we're wrapping up. We're grabbing some random stuff that we haven't done yet. Now, last video I was talking about the FarCry experience, or I mentioned it anyway. There's a cool little Easter egg in the game that actually gets you an achievement. In the FarCry experience, Voss had kidnapped McLovin and had him buried up to his neck in the sand, and had also kidnapped two of his friends. Well, if you come to this specific spot on the map, there's two guys hanging from the tree.
Huh.
Although in the videos, I think one of them was his girlfriend, so that's not quite. Oh, yeah.
Go bear.
Not quite exact, but if you walk over here,
Oh. Uh-oh.
there's a dude buried in the sand, and if you interact with it, you just get the achievement. But I had my notifications off, so oops.
Huh.
That is pretty sweet.
But yeah, it's a cool.
He's probably not alive, eh?
No, he dies at the end. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
McLovin dies. Yeah, but that's a cool little Easter
Too
egg.
bad.
Now, these have shown up a couple times. I remember one specific video we mentioned them. Sharpshooter challenges.
You want to shoot at something?
Remember the one guy kept
Usually, yeah.
talking about our gun?
All right. Money's always good.
So these are sharpshooter challenges, and there's I think 4 different ones. This one is the pistol. So you get different amounts of money for different skill levels. I'm going to show off a novice run,
Oh, pussy.
and then I'm going to show off an expert run for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So thanks for jumping the gun there, Swordfish.
Got one.
Yeah.
Blammo.
I guess there isn't really too much interesting to say about them.
That's it.
It's Duck Hunt,
Yeah, it's basically Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
except it's seagulls and everyone hates seagulls.
Yep.
Yeah. So for novice, or I guess for most of them, they come in waves, which should give you sort of enough time to take some shots and reload and whatever else. When you get to expert, which we'll see in a little bit, they don't really have waves. It's one big wave. So with some of the other weapons, pistol's not so bad, but reload time can be an issue. And we've actually already passed this one.
Yep.
So this guy's pretty sick, whoever's like betting you to do this. 'Cause you're not even like collecting those, it's just like, you want to kill some fucking animals?
Yeah.
Here's $200. Like,
Pretty much.
Hey, buddy. How's your aim?
I'll go down beside the cave and keep releasing my pet seagulls.
this one's my favorite.
That was Jerry, damn it.
If you want, we can sort of say that, Jason is special. Presumably most of the people who would take his challenge wouldn't be quite as good with guns as he is.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, letting him participate in the challenges isn't the best idea then, no.
My gulls, my beautiful gulls.
I've raised them from birth.
Got it.
I think the challenges also give you a little bit more... I think the hitboxes are bigger, let's put it that way. Because
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're exactly overlapped every time.
I have tried to shoot birds before, just in the wild, and it's a lot harder than this.
That's
You
it.
could spare these two. Oh,
Fantastic.
no, and you don't.
I got perfect on the expert, come on.
Nice.
That is actually pretty good. Okay, here we go. Here's the other thing. This random video of just sort of bonus stuff, I didn't practice any of it.
Okay.
It's all stupid stuff I don't really care
Brag
about.
more.
So, it was more me being lazy.
Fair enough.
I didn't want to practice anything. There's one exception, and I'll get to that. But essentially, I just went, hit record, tried all of them just to make a video. But yeah, so I got perfect on the expert run on my first try. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You up for some target practice?
This is the guy we actually saw before in that other video. Remember the lady and her husband?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. That was hilarious.
Yeah, so that's this guy, and he does shotguns.
Oh. It's the weapon of choice when you have a lover who's...
That was the whole wave?
This guy is unrelated to the issue of the husband and wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just happens to be hanging out outside their house
Oh.
for some reason. The shotgun is, well, it's a little bit easier as far as aiming goes, but the problem you run into is reloading, because if you miss a shot, they get far enough away,
Yeah.
and then if you have to take time to reload, you're kind of screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially you got to make the first few shots count, and you got to make sure to be quick to hammer the reload button.
You did it!
I don't know why you're killing crows. Crows are awesome.
Crows are a bad omen. What
Give me room.
do you think about that?
I can't, I don't know, sure.
I don't think they're a bad omen.
Remember, the Rakyat are very spiritual people.
Yeah, well maybe there wouldn't be so many crows if you didn't leave dead bodies everywhere.
That's a fair point. But yeah, this is expert. They don't give you a lot of time to reload.
Oh, but you can stop the reload, eh?
Yeah, you can stop the reload after each round, I guess.
Goodness, you're choking.
I am indeed. So, that right there is the third one I've let go, which means I've already failed.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
oh, hold on. I got one more shot. Hell no.
You
Yep,
were so close.
so I failed.
So you lose $250?
I do. But I mean, I made 200 on the novice one, so really I just lost $50 to show off that
You gotta
challenge.
stop gambling.
Yeah. You had a budget for that.
Whatever. I think I break even in total for the sharpshooter challenges.
Do an extra mission a day so you can blow all the winnings.
Why was I do? Oh, I think I'm just having a little bit of fun here because the next challenge is near Dr. Earnhardt's place. Oh, I remember what I'm doing. I'm being an idiot.
Yay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hang glider to windsuit to parachute.
Triple threat.
Triple threat. 3 different types of flight. Because why not? There we go.
Will you look
Imagine-
at that?
Some target practice.
What was that, Cletus?
Well, will you look at that?
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
So this one is a sniper rifle. Basically the same thing. Targets are obviously a lot farther away. And
Why?
Because sniper rifle. But they make
Just
us...
being dumb.
Okay. They make us use the bolt action sniper rifle with a scope that can't zoom in any farther. So it can be kind of difficult. And if you're kind of bad at shooting, it doesn't help.
Got one.
But you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing alright here. It is novice, so there's lots of time between waves. And I think the birds might move a little bit slower, actually. I'm not 100% about that part.
That's
but
it.
I guess we'll see when we compare it to expert.
Look at those birds explode.
There's this Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where Shake like goes down to the park and he meets a girl and he's like there exploding ducks. He's like feeding them baking soda and vinegar. And yeah, you guys gotta watch this episode, but like there's this robot that falls in love with him and she's like, let's explode ducks.
How do you even get a duck to drink vinegar?
You get a funnel and you
Oh,
hold
God.
them.
That's,
Aqua
it's
Teen
really
Hunger
good.
Force.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Fair and awful.
Funny show, though. Funny
It is
show.
a funny show.
yeah. I should post a link in the thread, even though people, no one will
Let's explode
understand
ducks.
why.
No.
No, okay, I won't. I
Yeah.
won't thread shit.
Alright. This particular challenge, I guess, sort of raises a point. It takes a while.
Yeah, I can tell.
And the issue is, for this one here, we make $100. So the Sharpshooter challenges are not a very time-effective way to make money because it takes that much time to make $100. It's just not the best way to do it. Let's just put it that way.
That's fair.
You up for some target practice?
And of course the problem being if we move up to expert, because we want to make more money, you're just less likely to win, in which case you're just losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if these birds are faster.
Alright. I think they're a little faster.
Yeah, they might be. Yeah.
But I do display some not very good shooting as well.
That's to be expected.
Yeah, you're horrible at this game.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, I didn't practice these. This is all first time.
No, I mean like everything in this game.
Well, I know. I was trying to excuse my poor performance.
Which one did you practice?
So that's the next one coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, I'll mention it when we get there.
You're doing quite well right now,
Yeah,
though.
this is pretty good.
I'm doing all right. The problem is it can get out of hand
Yeah,
because
when they start getting farther away.
yeah.
and they-
I'm shooting at the ones that are really far away, but it means every single time I'm shooting, it's at something at like maximum range. Because the other ones are just,
Oh, you missed one.
yep.
Got it.
I think I've only let 2 go though, so I mean I'm still in the running.
Yeah.
There's the
Why
last.
would you even hunt like this? You're gonna kill something at an incredibly long distance away from me.
And never collect the body.
I probably won't have no time to collect the body.
Damn.
No.
Nope, failed.
Frenzy.
I know. Both times I failed, they were completely within my reach.
Yeah.
You want to shoot at something?
Oh well.
You.
He's hustling you.
Yeah. So the last Sharpshooter challenge is a little bit different. It's actually not labeled as a Sharpshooter challenge. It's got its own title. And, well, this one's in Amanaki Village. So this is
Great.
knife throwing.
Ooh.
It's the same basic idea, but a little bit different. And this one I only practiced because this was the first one I did originally.
You get 5
And then I
knives,
decided
I
I
get 5
wanted to do a
knives.
novice
I throw
and
the
expert
target,
run,
you
so I went back to
You
do
beat
an
my
expert
score,
run
You
and
win. Okay.
ended up completely re-recording it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it makes sense because this is completely different than just shooting at stuff.
It's like darts.
But what you have to do is you get a crosshair to aim, but you also have to use the I guess power meter on the bottom.
So you're good at this.
Yeah, that one worked really well. But
So you need enough. If you don't throw with enough power, it'll start dropping or something.
yeah, it's more of an accuracy meter than a power meter. You sort of have like not very good, okay, good, and then bad as your accuracy. So you sort of have to just yeah. So see, that was bad. That was in
Yeah,
the red.
wins.
You sort of need to get used to the timing and then focus on your actual crosshair.
Ah, fuck.
You can also skip some of the animations. I think after this, I'm going to start skipping.
He sounds like me when I play darts.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Oh, fuck.
That was totally going right for the bullseye.
Son of a whore.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it's going much faster now.
Yeah.
So does your crosshair move while you're trying to do the...
Yes, it wavers slightly. It's not a huge amount of movement, but it does waver.
How
So
many knives does this guy have?
he's got a bunch. This is his business. So that was novice, and while it was not terribly hard, it wasn't exactly easy either.
So does he just get better?
It's all in the wrist.
Yes, yes he does. Expert is ridiculous, and it's one of those things where, like, if you practice enough, you could basically game it so you would win, but it is difficult.
And you don't make much money.
No, and you don't make much money, so to me it's not worth the gamble. and also I'm just not good enough to win.
No. If you just kept playing, would this board eventually fill with knives, or are some disappearing?
I think some are disappearing. It kind of surprised me it didn't clear between rounds, actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought it would do that.
It seems like an easy thing for, like, well, you're programming it to just make it clear, but...
Maybe they wanted to leave them in. And...
Ah, brutal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get wrecked.
Beat that pocky, huh?
And I think that might have been
What
a
did you
racial
just call
slur. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I lost.
Yeah.
He hustled you.
He did. So that sucks. But, oh well, that's all the cool little weapon challenges you can do.
He's good.
Look at that. I think all of his are straight up and down. Mine are the ones that are out. Anyway, next thing we're going to do is something... I think we sort of mentioned it, but never got a chance to do it. And the first one is just out here. And that is the Island Racing League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there is a lot of these, and they're all unique races. I'm only showing off a selection, because, I don't know, I don't find racing that interesting personally.
Wave Runner.
Yeah, so this one's a jet ski.
Sounds fun.
So, difference in the difficulties is just the time you have to beat.
Okay.
Most of them aren't too bad. I only run each race once, and I run them all at novice. But this one in particular, I think this is meant to be the first one you do, so it's very easy. But essentially...
Makes sense.
Anyway, so watch this. I'm driving, and I see an awesome, cool tunnel. For some reason, they don't use the tunnel.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I was completely expecting them to. But I screw up there, and I still actually beat the time I would need to beat for expert. So they're really not that difficult. And I feel like these would be actually a pretty good way of making money. Because this race is like a minute long, and you'd make $250.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is money like an issue for you, or you're probably good, right?
I mean, I don't think money should be an issue for anyone really, unless you're trying to buy up every single attachment and paint job for every single gun. Money is just really shouldn't be a problem.
Best run yet.
Best run yet.
Yep. So I made $100 there.
You would have just barely made the novice one.
Yeah, it would have been very close, but I would have gotten it. These guys pulled up right as I was hitting record. I thought it was kind of funny. So this race, which one's this? I think this one might be the ATV.
This one doesn't have very much money on the line.
No, this one I think is probably also very easy.
And it was 1:10 for expert?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So it's just, if I finished the race with 30 seconds, I would have beat expert. I think is how it goes.
Yeah, but you're a bad driver.
Yeah, I do kind of tend to be a bad driver.
If you miss one of these, do you lose?
You
Have
don't.
you missed one?
You don't lose. You can't miss them because that's the next. You have to hit it. If you miss it, then it'll just sort of be
Doesn't
like.
have like a time penalty or something.
Right. It'll just be like, hey, are you gonna go get that or what?
Oh, it's like GTA, where it only shows you the next checkpoint after you hit the...
Yes, you cannot progress until you hit that checkpoint.
Wow. The nice thing about GTA is it gives you an arrow to where the next checkpoint is.
Right, this sort of does.
Oh.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
This race, I don't find it exactly easy.
Well, if you didn't hit the tree, you would... Oh.
Yeah, don't kill innocent civilians. Gosh.
I'm really glad that it takes me out of the race right after that. Like, it resets you back to the beginning, so no one could get mad at me. Yeah, I don't think this is just with the 4x4.
Jeep race.
Yeah, this
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
this is sort of the baseline vehicle of the game, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to choose a vehicle to be driving around in, this one more or less always gets used.
Not an ATV.
You're talking about the hula girl.
Yeah, the hula girl. The ATV I find is just a little bit too finicky sometimes. When you're trying to take turns, it gets unstable.
Fair enough. I guess.
I just want to point out how weird it is for a race to start with, like,
You
it
out of the
starts out
car.
with you out of the vehicle, like start
Yeah.
at turn.
Yes, so that is a little weird.
It's also been bothering me.
It was a little surprising to me too when I did it. All the races start with you close enough to the vehicle that you just have to hold X to get in. But I'm assuming the game just doesn't have, I guess, the coding to let them teleport you inside a vehicle.
Huh.
I would assume anyway.
Or just to not let you use the vehicle. Like if you're in it, they couldn't stop you from using it while you wait for the timer. Right?
Oh, I see. Maybe.
Because it looks like you can still move around and do stuff at most of the loading screens anyways.
Hmm.
Weird.
So that I got caught checking my mini map there.
Oh.
I wasn't watching the road.
I do that a ton in GTA.
Yeah. I can see that.
We should talk about GTA more.
I know. Stop driving so much and I'll stop talking about it.
Yet.
That might have been an expert run. I didn't actually check the times.
How much do
Yeah,
you think
I
the damage you did to the car is worth?
I don't know.
It was immediately a write-off. They have so many extra cars
Good
here.
behind the wheel.
Yeah. Now this one, this is an interesting race, and there's a reason I picked this to be the last one I show off. But notice the target times. They're really long for these races. So like we have 3.5 minutes essentially for this race.
It's a long
And
time.
49 checkpoints.
Yeah, and 49 checkpoints. And there's a good reason for it, and one that I didn't know about because I never actually did the races before. And it's kind of cool. I like that this is a thing. And you'll just have to wait and see what that thing is.
I hate waiting.
But yeah, pretty normal race so far.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Yeah. Except you were talking about missing checkpoints.
Uh-oh.
So this is what happens when you miss a checkpoint.
You can get out and walk it.
I don't actually. I don't know whether I could or not. That's a very good question. I probably should have tried that. Nope, I have to just drive the racetrack backwards till I get to it.
Huh.
That's funny.
Well, it's my fault.
Oh, you have to go through the right way.
Nope, you don't actually. I just
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
quite there yet. I think the actual target's on the front of the checkpoint. Maybe.
Gosh, your driving is
Just
so good.
This is...
look.
I know it's rude to say in your video, but I
Yeah.
don't know why you left this in.
Because I got to explain the thing about missing checkpoints. Come on.
Oh.
I think it's funny. Nobody's perfect.
Also, check out where we're driving.
Oh,
A hula girl.
past those guys.
We just ran over the dude's head buried in the
McLovin.
sand.
Oh, seriously?
Yep. Seriously. So this race makes you change vehicles.
That's
Oh, does
cool.
it tell you you have to?
Yeah, this one's flashing.
Oh,
It
'cause
act-
I would have just driven straight into the water. Like, I would assume...
Right.
You know, like the Mario level where... Like, there's islands and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Screw it, we're going in.
Yeah, so some of these races have multiple vehicles in them. So they switch from a land race to a water race.
Oh, look, you're finally halfway through the race.
Yeah. The other thing is, there's no race for all vehicles. So there's no buggy race, I don't think. There's no cargo truck race. It's essentially the 4x4, the jet ski, the ATV, and
The Jeep.
that's the 4x4. Sorry. I guess I said yeah. I thought there was one more, but I don't remember what it is. But essentially,
Hang glider? Hang glider?
No, there's no air races.
That's too bad.
If there was, I would have made sure to show one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it actually might just be those three vehicles. For
No
all the
fishing
races.
boat races?
Yeah, so see, I don't remember what the fourth one is. Maybe it is the sand buggy.
Alright.
Did you just kill a
that makes
chicken?
sense.
I might have killed a chicken.
Oh, you definitely didn't get expert this time.
No, and that's that whole missing the checkpoint thing. That took a lot of time to fix.
Lucky to finish.
No, they give you lots of time. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you're right, I'm pretty close.
You certainly are a novice.
Yep.
No, that was good though. I like how you still finished. I would have just given up.
You can't do that.
Restart.
Alright, now the last thing I'm going to show off, this is another throwback to Far Cry 2. If you try and heal yourself when you don't have any syringes, you give yourself first aid.
That's funny.
And there's a number of different animations that are kind of gross.
Oh god.
And it does actually heal you.
Yeah, it does. Far Cry 2 had a lot more animations. And the other thing that I don't think Far Cry 2 had, although it might have, I'm not going to be sure about that, these are kind of context sensitive. The animations are actually dependent on what type of damage you take.
That's neat.
So the ones I just showed were either general or explosive. This one is for bullets.
Oh god.
That's awesome.
That's good.
I think I was going to warn Swordfish and I forgot to.
No, I enjoyed that.
There's one specifically for if you take damage in a car. I'm not sure what it is that's in his arm. But
Like the radio knob.
yeah. And then these ones are for fall damage.
Oh. Oh man. That's nasty.
Yeah. So they're pretty cool actually, but
Yeah, I like those.
this is all of them. That's all in the game. And that's a wrap. I may have to do
wicked.
another video to show off some other stuff. There is some stuff I'm probably going to end up missing. But basically that's all the other bonus stuff.
I really liked that healing.
Alright, well, thanks for watching everyone. See you next time.
See ya.
See you later.